Hey, what's going on? Luciano Martinez here with Remax Plan. It's been a while since I've done a video, but been busy summer getting educated. I did some extra classes that I want to take, to better be able to serve my clientele, my clients. I just got off a course this week, the TACS, that's a Texas Accredited Commercial Specialist. There was three classes, and each class of those were 4 days. So I finally got done with the last one, and fingers crossed, we passed the last test and ready to move forward and do some commercial transactions and get the accreditation for it, right? But anyways, one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys today about was market trends. In comparison, I wanted to compare, maybe I should have done a quarterly comparison, but what I decided to do is just, compare this May in the cities of Mission, McAllen, Edinburg to last year's May, just to kind of get some feel, some comparison about how the market is going. Got a couple of real estate agents that I've talked to that said, "Hey man, the property's on the market for a little longer than I expected or anticipated." So I think a lot of us are starting to feel that a little bit in terms of like, hey, why aren't the properties selling? You got different factors. Interest rates went up, prices went up, property taxes went up, all of those things. But one thing to always keep in mind is you can always refinance. And the reason I say that is because we're still in the lower part of what is the, I don't know if it was a decade, the last 20 or the last 30-year average. I think the last whatever measurement, I can't remember what I saw, but the average was 8%. I think it was in the last 20 or 30 years. And so we're still under that average. We're anywhere between the sixes and the sevens. You know, you never know where interest rates are going to go. One, they may keep going and piling up, 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 up. And you got customers or clients that say, "Hey, I'm just gonna wait for the interest rates to drop." But where are those interest rates really going to be 2 months from today, 3 months from today, four, six, a year from today? Are they going to be in the 7.5, 8, 9? We don't know where they're going to be. So those are things to consider. And if you purchase a house today and it's at 6.5, 7%, and they do drop, you can always just take the refinance, consider that. I think there's a meme or TikTok going around where, you know, it, I think it's Dave Ramsey, that says, buy the house. What are you waiting for? Interest rates may go up, but if you buy it today and they keep going up, you at least beat it, right? But anyways, that's besides the point. Um, Really, I wanted to show a quick comparison from the month of May this year compared to last year. Days on market, median prices, um, in the cities of Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh. And if you guys want it more, like maybe wanted to go about Mercedes or Westwood, I go ahead and shoot you a quick email with that information. But without further ado, let me go ahead and present to my screen. All right, so this is Mission in 2023. We can look right here. We can see the median price is 290,000 with a total of closed sales in the month of May. It was 57. And we have a total of 174 active listings with months of inventory at 3.8. The closer this number is to zero, I'm talking about months of inventory, the closer that number is to zero, the higher a seller's market it is. The further away from zero it is, the more of a stable slash buyer's market it's going to be. So I think that if it's higher than 5, 6 months of inventory, then you're in a true buyer's market. So those are things to consider. The pricing distribution, homes that are listed at less than 100,000, there's the 1.9%, homes between 100 and 199,000, 11%. The bulk of where the Mission area is listed is between 200 and $300,000 mark, and then normal belt distribution, right? Things to consider, when you're looking, if you have your house on the market or if you're thinking about selling your house, how long is it going to take me to sell this property? Just the average days on the market. We're talking about in the year of May 2023, we're looking at 67 days on market, and then days to close about 25, with total days of about 92. A median home right here, you have 2,199 square feet, and then the median sales price per square foot is 132.45. So those are just things to consider. And if we compare 2023, this is where you'll notice the difference between this year and last year in terms of how long it takes your home to sell, because last year we were still in a very hot market. I'm not saying that we're not a hot market today, but if you compare it to last year and the year before, I probably should have done 2021, where homes are just boom selling off the pan caliente, right? So, but let's look at a comparison real quickly just at 2022. Oops, wrong way. Look at the comparison. In 2023, we were at 67 days on market, and in 2022, we were at 43 days on market. Okay, so that's something to consider, something a big difference. It's almost 20 day difference. Median price skyrocketed from 263 to 290. Look at the square footage price, 125 last year to 132 this year. So those are things to consider. Last year you had active listings 129 in the month of May compared to 174. Closed sales didn't change too much. Months of inventory last year 2.1. Those are things that I want you to take into consideration, look at, in terms of, okay, I'm thinking about selling my house, you know, this is more or less how long it's going to take to sell the house. Or maybe if you're looking at buying a house and you're thinking about, okay, where are the interest rates at, just know that you are in a little bit more of a buyer's market today than you were last year. So those are things to consider. Let's go ahead and look at the Edinburg market. Edinburg market didn't change all that much in terms of craziness compared to the previous year in the month of May, because if you look at the days on market and you compare it to the year prior, 45 to 52, not all that many more days. Even the median price, it didn't really change last year to this year. If you compare it to 47 last year to this year to 50 months of inventory, 3.7 compared to last year, Edinburg was a hot commodity, 1.4 months of inventory, and you look at the square footage pricing per square foot, 139 last year. This year it's at 148, expensive, right? So you look at that. The medium home size was 1,705 compared to this year. The medium home price, last year was 1,893. So if you compare that, people had to go a little bit smarter to be able to afford. Okay, cool beans, right? Let's look at the McAllen market. I was a little bit surprised with the McAllen market in terms of like there wasn't much change at all, even on days on market. If you compare the median price this year to last year, 132 to 260, it did go up a lot. But look at the days on market, it didn't change at all. So if you're looking at selling in McAllen, didn't change all that much in terms of like how long the home stays in the market. Months of inventory this year compared to last year, that did change a lot. Hot commodity again last year, Edinburg, McAllen compared to this year with 3.7. Look at the active listings this year versus last year. Active listings. So think about that. 143 active listings in the month of May, 112 listings closed in the month of May compared to this year. You have 287 active listings and only 67 sold in the month of May. That's telling you, hey, homes are staying on the market a little longer than they were last year. But still, the average days on market still didn't change very much, 48 to 47 last year. So just things to consider. I mean, McAllen is still a very, very hot market in terms of like, you know, is it going to sell? Is it not going to sell? Yes, it is. But just compare the active listings versus the sold listings just this year and last year. It's a big difference. But anyways, those are the things I wanted to talk to you about. If you have any questions about market trends or how much my home can sell for, or if you're thinking about purchasing a home, feel free to give me a call. You can give me a call. My number is 956-862-1556. You can reach me at my other number, 956-476-2925. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.